Happy Monday, or whenever you're watching this. It is Monday, December 16th, 2024. I'm Andrew from 510 Books, and this is a bunch of stuff that's sold on eBay. I have even more. Over here, I've got here 2 more boxes, and then a stack of individual sales on Amazon, eBay. And I had 5 sales on Amazon, which was a pleasant surprise. So let's see, 5, and then so I had 5 Amazon sales, 14 eBay sales. These are all individual sales. Some CDs, nothing like super high profit, but this is one that came from a Gaylord. Cumbia Kings Duetos. It sold for $9.29 plus shipping. This was sold for $19.83 plus shipping. Roma, Fellini. Another one of those CDs from that big donation from a couple years ago. Some really good international soundtracks and other genres. This one sold for $14 plus shipping. City of Life and Death. It's a sealed DVD. Took an offer on this one. This came from a big CD lot that I purchased before the summer. This was from this was in the 4 or 5 pallets, not of the just CDs, but of mixed media. And this one sold for $12.39 plus shipping. Yeah. And then this one's a DVD. Came from a local buy that I spent $60 on. This is sealed, end of time, everything begins now. Sold for $9.11 plus shipping. And then this one I picked up called Beekeeping for Profit and Pleasure. I actually picked it up in the in a thrift store. No, sorry. I thought this was from a thrift store. This is from my bookstore. This is on the shelf in my bookstore. It sold for $29.99 plus shipping. This is the kind of book that I would always take a look at. You know, beekeeping is a very niche genre. So this is a book that if I saw it on the shelf, I would definitely look it up. These are all Amazon sales. 4 books and 1 CD. Definitely would not list this again. The Christmas album. Different type, Learning from Las Vegas. Content and the Claims of Knowledge. This one on the bottom was a bad purchase that I made. Did I make? Yeah, I guess I did it. Oh, right. I bought that at a, not a thrift store, but kind of like a thrift store. One of those Amazon. People buy massive pallets from Amazon and they make a store, that kind of thing. You've probably seen those in your neighborhood or heard of them. This is the most recent one. Recent sale. It's called Nitpicker's Guide for New Generation Trekkers. I told you about this when I got it back last month. It was a part of a bigger donation. I sold it for $29.99. 2 of them are sealed. These are audiobooks, and they're on cassette tape. So people still buy them. So don't turn your nose up at stuff like this. Take a look at it. Look it up. Especially if you have the full set. This is all 3 parts. So that's good, and 2 of them are sealed, which of course helps as well. If they were all used, it might go for a little bit, or they will go for a little bit less, but when you have the complete set, it definitely can be worth reselling. This is a bunch of loose kids DVDs, and I did an auction. It sold for $21.50, 150 of them, 150 loose kids DVDs, some movies, things like that, for $21.50. Not bad. This actually did better than my other DVD lot, which is over here. Those are movies, just, all kinds of different movies. Not kids movies, but obviously for adults. Loose. And that only sold, I ran an auction for 10 days. That only sold for $13.50 plus shipping. So the kids DVDs can do better depending on what you have in there, for sure. So keep that in mind if you're going to do loose DVDs, that you can definitely do just normal movies, but the kids stuff can do better. Robert Jordan is really good to sell. Robert Jordan books, some of them individually, of course, but this is a whole lot from the same series. There's 10 books in here. It sold for $31.99 plus shipping. I don't remember. Let's see if I have. There it is. This was a donation back in September. Took a little bit longer to sell than I thought it would, but still good money, $31.99. I don't know the name of this series. This is really here. Yeah, book 4, The Wheel of Time. Whoops, The Wheel of Time. I haven't read it. Not my kind of thing, but it is very popular. His books are really popular. And especially, like I always talk about, if you have the complete or almost complete set of a book series, it can go for really good money, especially if you have the complete set. That can go for super good money. And if you have the complete set and it's hardcover first edition, and or first printing, it goes for even more money. And then of course, if it's in great condition, very good to looking like they're new books, then it can go for even more money. That's kind of the scale that you work with when it comes to book sets. Is it complete? Is it sought after? Is it a first edition? Is it in pristine condition? You can get more and more money as you go up that ladder there, essentially. So that was a really good sale. And then this was an awesome sale here from the same donation of the other audiobooks. This is Harry Potter. These are all audiobooks on cassette. And it's the entire series, 1 through 7. I think one of them is sealed. Wait, is that the entire series? Maybe there's one more. I don't know. But it's 1 through 7 of the books on audiobook, or in audio, on cassette tape. For $50 plus shipping. I took a lower offer, but I figured $50 is really good, and it was donated, so keep it moving, keep the money back, buy more inventory, etc., etc. Take offers, guys. Definitely take offers. This was a Bob Builder VHS tape lot that came from that huge donation that I got. I think it was in May of this year. If you remember from those videos I made, I had like 2 pallets worth. It was something like 25 boxes, I think. Maybe it was 1 pallet. I can't remember now. It's been a while. But this is one of the very last lots from that. It was DVDs and VHS tape. Kids programming. So Bob the Builder. It was a lot of Baby Einstein. It was a lot of tons of Barney, Dora the Explorer, all kinds of different kids programming. And this is one of the final ones that I have sold from that giant donation. This was a trade in the store. Baby Einstein does really well, especially if you have sets like this. Baby Einstein comes in a box set like this, which is larger with the full DVD cases and artwork. This one sold for $21.99 plus shipping. These are you can remove these blue marks. These are just I think they're called like grease pens, something like that, and you can use Goo Gone and just wipe them off. So it's not that big a deal. But I did not do that, but it's still sold. I checked all the discs, all that kind of stuff. This Baby Einstein set also comes in it's like they're the size of the discs. It's a little case. They're each in sleeves, and that's also another way you can sell this. Just be aware of the condition of the discs, because they're kids programming. Often the kids will have, really done damage to the discs. So if there's a lot of scratches and you don't have a resurfacing machine, then it might not be worth it. Then you're gonna have to sit there and test them. Otherwise, you're gonna take it'll be a risk to sell them because they might not play correctly. So keep that in mind as well. So really good sales over the weekend. Was excited to sell this cassette tape, audiobook cassette tape lot, and some other stuff here. All right, guys, hope your sales are going well. Keep listing, keep selling, keep running promotions, and getting better about what you list, right? What are you listing? Are you listing stuff that people are actually looking for? The better stuff you list, the higher profits will be, the quicker stuff will sell, the more that you'll get what you're asking for it, essentially, if it's desirable. Even if it's long tail, right? Even if you have to wait a little bit. Just get better about figuring out what to sell. Obviously you need to list every single week. You don't have to list every day, but you need to list every week. Set a goal and hit that goal for the week. If it's 50 for the week, if it's 100, if it's 200, if it's 10, whatever it is, just hit that goal for the week and keep finding good inventory. All right, guys, see you in the next video. Take care.